Have you ever started your home business and wondered, where do I get my first customer? Yeah, I know. I've been there so many times because I didn't know better when I was starting. And that's why today's video, I want to make sure that you don't go through the same thing that I went, because I wasted a lot of time and I wasted a lot of material and product when I was starting my business. I remember baking my first cake and hoping somebody will buy it. Anyone, but nobody did. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to get your first customers, ways to use to get your first customers, even if you have 0 followers and you have nowhere to start. Hi, my name is Ngina of The Shami's Kitchen, and if you're new here, karibu sana to this beautiful space where we learn from each other. I learn from you, you learn from me, and we build a beautiful community where we learn from each other and educate each other. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for subscribing to this channel and also coming back for more videos and more educational videos. And for those who haven't subscribed, kindly consider to subscribe and join this beautiful family and hit that notification button so that anytime I upload a video, you'll be the first person to be notified. Because 2026, as I said, I am plugging you back to back with more video about businesses that I have tried personally, plugging with more videos like this. So don't forget also to like and also to share this video with somebody that you know might like it. So let's dive right into the video. Number one is start with people that you know. I know number one might seem simple, but it's where we all start. You start with your family and your friends because those are always your first customers. Yes, I know in business in the long run, sometimes family and friends, they will fail you, but those are the people that will market you, and those are the people that will trust you because they already know you, so they believe to buy from you. So make sure that you market yourself from that. For me, what I did when I was starting, I created a WhatsApp message with my baked goods, and then I sent them to family and friends and from my contact list and the groups that I had on my WhatsApp group, especially those that were relatable. Can you believe that I got my first 3 orders from that post? So yeah, don't underestimate the power of WhatsApp, and don't underestimate the power of friends and family and also of neighbors. Your neighbors can become your fastest customers. Just believe in yourself and make it yourself and market your business. Number 2 is use social media smartly. Yes, I know most of you are on social media and all you do is just scroll on other people's pages. So yes, I know when you're starting, it's scary. But putting your product out on Facebook, on TikTok, and on Instagram, and even here on YouTube will make people know about you. Some people will not buy from you, but trust you me, the fact that people who are on this channel, for example, know that I am a baker. Not all of them, not most of them have bought from me, but they already know that I'm a baker. That's me putting my business out there. And make sure that when you're posting on these social media places, you're telling more of your story. You're not just telling people to buy. People love to listen to a good story, how you made that, the story behind that order, the story behind what went wrong, what went right, because also you're teaching as you're selling. And that's how that's how you create trust from people that don't know you, by telling your story. People that don't just want to hear buy from me. It feels like it's nagging. When I was starting my baking business, I remember I joined a group called Bakers Club. Yeah. So what I did, I started believing in myself. I had created a Facebook page, because I started on Facebook. I created a Facebook page and I started posting. You know those cakes that I did right now, I look at them and I cringe. Those, yes, then I was really proud of myself. But those are the cakes. I started posting those cakes. So I started posting those cakes on that group, because it's a bakers club. It's where bakers just commune and then they share ideas and they post their work there. So I started posting on that group, and guess what? I got the first 2 posts got 2 orders, and they were not even close to me, but they were just around Nairobi. And that's how you create trust, because they've seen me. I told them about my story later on, and then they really ordered from me, and I was really jazzed, and I was really, encouraged to continue posting. That's where I learned posting your product out there. It makes you it creates a wider customer base for you. And then from that thing, later on, like a year plus, I got somebody, because I kept posting and posting, somebody took my contact and then they asked if I can train them. They were living close to me. I didn't know them, but they lived in the same estate that I was living, because I had posted my location there. So they told me, if they requested me if I can train them. We were on that same platform. They requested me if I can train them, and that's how I started training people on baking. from my home. Imagine, from the comfort of my home, because from one person one person recommended the other, and then I posted me training this person, because it was a week long training. I posted every day that we were training and what we were baking and everything that she was learning. And that's how I got the other person who wanted me to train them. So that's how I introduced myself into there by accident, or into the training business, training bakers. You see, so that's how you grow your business. That's how you grow your business. Just putting yourself out there, it will open doors that even you're not ready for. Even you, it will just like get you out of your comfort zone. Because for me, I was not ready to start training people, but I got out of my comfort zone because I knew I could. After a year of baking and just learning from it, because I really consume a lot of content when I'm in a business, I venture into a business. I just don't go into it blindly. I consume a lot of content on that specific field that I want to venture in. So I had consumed a lot, I had learned a lot, and also I had gone to a baker school. So I knew what I'm supposed to teach, and that's how I ventured into that training business. The other tool you can use to get your customers is give freebies. When you're starting, remember, you do not have a customer base, you've not created a community, and people don't even know if your product is good or not. So I always go back to the business that I'm doing until now, that I've done for the longest period of time, which is baking. When I was starting baking, what I did was, I just didn't get my first customer. I baked my first cake and then sold it. No, I baked for a period of time, the trial and error, because I was just from baking school, so I at least had learned a thing or two. So I was just trying and to just test to test the waters when I was baking alone in the house. So what I did, I was giving out small pieces of cake. So give freebies, give samples. If it's maybe you're making soap, you can just get those small molds like this and then give them away. You can go to shops and then give them away, just small, tell people to test your products. That creates trust, and also it creates assurance that you also believe in your product. You're just not trying to dump things on people. So for me, I would bake a sheet cake, and then I would cut them into small things, and then on Saturdays I will go on the gate, like on our estate gate, and then when people are passing, I will just tell them free cake, and then they will buy. And then I would share my contacts. Then I'd printed very small business cards, which are the cheapest kind, because I didn't want to really spend on that when I was starting. So I'd printed very small business card just with my number and my social medias, and then I would share. So you're coming for free cake, and then I'm sharing my contacts. You're coming for free cake, I'm sharing your contact. So that's the same thing you can do. That way you're marketing yourself. Do you see there what you're doing? So you're putting yourself out there. And then trust you me, I did that for only 3 Saturdays. Trust you me, I did that for 3 Saturdays. And it brought, to this day, there's some customers who are still buying from me from that giveaway. They are buying from me years, like 3 years later. I think we are headed to 4 years in the baking business. And they are buying from me today. And trick number 5 of how you can get your customers is you partnering with local shops or local businesses. Yes, whatever it is that you're selling, I know there's a local business there that can complement that product that it is that you're selling. You can leave there your small pieces of your product, and then with time, people will start asking where to find those products. So that's one of the things that worked for me. So what I was doing, there was a time I was doing cookie business. I used to take like a sample of my cookies, and then I would leave them at a local shop. They were really like these Christmas cookies. You put they have really nice designs, and then they're colorful. So something that will attract people, but they were cookies. And then I would leave them at a local shop and also at a local cafe. Of course, I was paying them, like I used to do like a commission, because I used to sell at 10 shillings. So I would give them 6 pieces. So for me, I only wanted money for the 5 pieces. So that's you partnering with local businesses that complement your product. So with time, people will start asking, what if I need in bulk, if I need somebody to buy to bake for me, where can I get such a person? So that's how you pay a small commission to a person at the shop, and then that's how they will market for you. And then with time, I used to get calls and orders from people that I didn't even know. So that's how you grow your market and your customer base. And number 5 and the final trick is asking for referrals. After you've gotten that one customer, always ask for referrals. Even when you're marketing your business, and say for me, when I was giving my giveaways, I used to ask those people who are there to tell a friend to tell a friend. So that's you asking for referrals. Ask people to refer your business and giving them their contact, making sure that they know where to find you and how to find you. So for me, I used to put like a small note on my pack, on the customer's pack, like customer's order, and then I will tell them, if you refer somebody, you'll get a 10% discount on your next order. So this way you'll make them come back, and also you'll make them refer somebody. So that way it's a win-win for you. And then also you can use Canva to make sure, like, a thank you for your order note. I normally use Canva to make those. So I will go on Canva, the free version of course, because you're starting your business, so definitely you don't want to spend money on that. So I would go on Canva to create like something to just say, if when you've delivered something, your product, you can just send that customer, because I believe you have their contact, so you can tell them, thank you for the order, kindly refer somebody. If you like the services, kindly refer somebody to me. I would truly appreciate. So it's a small thank you to just find out how the customer enjoy the product or the service, and then you've also told them to refer you. So that way it's free marketing. They will market for you. So it's free referrals are always free marketing. So that's why you always want to put your best foot forward when you're selling something or you're doing a business. And that's it. Getting your first customer can seem impossible until you start. It's just about you getting yourself out there and also getting creative with how you get your customers. It's just, business is just a little twist of how to capture people's attention. And that way you will make sure, people will make sure to come back for more and also refer you to more people. Every big business started with that one customer, and yours is waiting to find you. So make sure you put yourself out there, and then you are very active even online to make sure that you're out there and you're growing also your customer base. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and that notification button for more amazing videos like this. And that was it for today's video, and bye bye. I hope you like it, and you will tell a friend to tell a friend and to subscribe to this beautiful channel, because there's more of these coming in this 2026. By the time January is up, I will have posted a lot of videos to educate you and tell you about my experience on this platform, and also on businesses that I've done in 2025 and my experience before that. Your first customer is closer than you think. Bye.